Living business. Smart 24, driving business.
It is exactly 2 minutes. That is past 8 a.m. This is Martin Means Business. We'll be back from that short commercial break. Now, I believe in inspiration, as always. Every morning here in Martin Means Business, we inspire. We have the quotes, which I call the pioneers of business. What did they do? What mistakes did they make? And how can they be avoided? Well, let's get into our inspiration quote of the day. Well, that was our quote of the day today. Now, heading into our fresh update here, the Uganda Investment Authority chief calls on Kisoro traders, that is, to embrace manufacturing. Now, speaking during end-of-year gathering for Kisoro district, our local authorities on Monday, Mr. Mukiza emphasized Kisoro's strategic location and its potential to thrive through the manufacturing. Now, the Director General of Uganda Investment Authority, that is Robert Mukiza, has urged traders in Kisoro district to adapt manufacturing as a pathway to economic growth, of course highlighting the benefits of the forthcoming industrial park in the region. Now, speaking during an end-of-the-year gathering for Kisoro District local authorities on Monday, Mr. Mukiza emphasized Kisoro's strategic location and its potential to thrive through manufacturing. Now, he also reassured the stakeholders that significant progress has actually been made establishing the industrial park. Now, he elevated the acquisition of a land title completely he revealed that the acquisition of a land title, completion of a feasibility study, the demarcation of land boundaries have actually been finalized. Now, the next phase now involves discussions on financing the park's construction. That is according to what Mukiza stated. Now, despite these assurances, local leaders voiced frustration over the pace of development. Now, Bufumbira North Member of Parliament, that is John the name is quite John Kamara, yes, warned of mobilizing the stakeholders to demand explanations for that is to the delays. Now, Dels Biamagisha, a councillor from Rubugiri, that is a town council, shared his disappointment, most especially stressing that industrial park would actually significantly improve Kisoro's infrastructure and the economy. Now, this is what they said, according to the statements that they made. They say that we often questioned by the public about the status of the industrial park, and we find ourselves without clear answers, echoed James Agaba, that is a councillor representing Kisoro municipality. Now, the establishment of industrial parks is the cornerstone of Uganda's industrialization agenda. Now, in May 2021, President Yoweri Museveni approved the development of 25 industrial parks across the country. Now, as of now, 15 parks have been established, with the government allocating 130 million in 2019. That is to support the 20 zonal parks. Now, Kisoro District authorities also allocated 620 acres of Kibaya land in Bunagana and Rukundo Town Councils for industrial parks development in August 2021. However, visible progress has actually been minimal. It hasn't really been so evident, and we see that this has been also prompting skepticism. People are really skeptic about the commitment to industrialize the area. So people don't trust the government to that level. Now, Makisa's call to embrace manufacturing underscores the urgency of Kisoro's leaders and traders to capitalize on the park's potential, once operational, to transform the district into an economic hub. So you can see strides being made in various by various government agencies to spread regional development such that we can have the industries evenly distributed across the country. So the gospel has to be preached really to make sure that it gets to the intended beneficiaries for that. Okay, now into other stories. The insurance regulator has cleared 143 players to do insurance business in Uganda. That is in 2025. Now, the insurance regulatory authority says that 143 players will actually conduct insurance business in Uganda come 2025. Now, the insurance regulatory authority, of course, of Uganda has authorized a total of 143 industry players, that is to conduct insurance business effective January 2nd, 2025. Now, the players include 2 reinsurance companies, 29 life insurance companies, 9 life insurance companies, and 4 micro insurance companies. One of the health membership mentioned about that. Now, proceeding still as we proceed, the others are 20, and we're talking about back assurance agents, 11 loss assessors, 3 loss adjusters, and 3 loss assessors and risk advisors at the same time, and 5 loss adjusters. Now, the 3 risk advisors, loss adjuster, and loss assessors, and 1 risk advisor. So this is what we're seeing. Now, this is an increase from about 139 authorized over the same period in 2024. Now, the growth attributed to the conducive and supportive regulatory environment created by the Insurance Regulatory Authority has facilitated the Kenny Bright Insurance Brokers transition to Kenny Bright Insurance Brokers. Now, an indication that the new entrants in Uganda's insurance market are encouraged. Yeah, the new entrants have already been encouraged. Now, the regulators has in the past urged insurance players to actually innovate so as to remain relevant amid the changing dynamics of the insurance sector. Yeah, so that is something that we're also going to see. Now, how is it going to really end up like? That is the biggest question. How is it going to be like for 2025? Since some bit of restrictions have actually been withdrawn for the traders. All right. Now, of course, I addressed the story of Aroa Park a little bit brief, but let's take a look at the report that is coming out from there. Of course, witnesses claim that the fire may have been caused by a trader cooking in their shop, although authorities are yet to confirm the exact cause. Now, these broke out at the Nyumba Kubwa building in Aroa Park downtown Kampala on Thursday afternoon, sending thick plumes of smoke into the sky and causing widespread panic among traders and commuters. Now, the blaze, which started around midday, has thrown the bustling commercial hub into chaos. Now, witnesses claim that the fire may have been caused by a trader that is cooking their shop, although authorities are yet to confirm the exact cause. Now, the Uganda Police Fire Brigade is on site, of course, working tirelessly was on site to contain the flames and prevent the fire from spreading to adjacent buildings. Now, several vehicles and weapons were stranded on the top of the roof as emergency responders worked to evacuate them. Now, David Lois, that is Rubo Ngoya, yes, that is the Secretary General of the National Unity Platform, was actually among the first public figures to arrive at the scene. Now, addressing the media, he expressed solidarity with those affected by the tragedy. Now, this is what he said, that we have come to see how we can actually offer support, and this is a tragedy. And he says that we must trust and stand stronger during such difficult times. And of course, while no fatalities have actually been reported, so far several traders have actually suffered losses, as their merchandise was actually destroyed in the fire. Now, the full extent of the damage and the number of injuries, of course, if they remain unclear as rescue and fire fighting operations, they definitely continue. Now, authorities have cordoned off the area to ensure the public safety and are urging the people to actually avoid vicinity to allow the emergency services to actually work efficiently. Now, the situation is still very tense, and with many people anxiously waiting for the updates of the ongoing rescue efforts and the fire's containment. How did it really happen? There are lots of questions to really address, from that line. But the police is doing whatever it takes to avert, this. But the bigger picture is that what measures do we have when it comes to avoiding surge? Because sometimes we seem like, as a country, Uganda, when these incidents really come and do happen to us, it's just a shock, and it feels like there is no plan, just in case of that. And as a result, people lose property, people lose lives, which they hardly really get compensation for. And with such, it creates a bad reputation for the country. Perhaps there could be some investors that are trying to find out how the retail business really works here. And you tell them it's working, but we have one problem. We have a very big issue when it comes to safety in case of an outbreak, in case something happened. So that is something that we ought to look into. Well, allow me to go for a short break. I'm going to be back with a report regarding the reduction of the tariff. Stick around.